Good afternoon. Welcome to today's trade breakdown. Had another pretty good day overall. Plus 250 handles today in total. I was in 2 other trades, and both of them saw 200 handles as well. So going into this morning, I said I would like to see price take out London and Asia buy side liquidity and use the lower half of the blue shaded area, which is the daily suspension block, to send price to take out London and Asia lows and yesterday's low to reach toward major sell side liquidity. Price may not need to take London buy side on NQ because ES has already done so. So let's go ahead and get into the trades I took. Here at 8:40, I shorted out of this. I'll show you here. So we run up here at market open, and we tap this fair value gap right here. I'll tell you what that is here in a minute. Which is the lower quadrant of this daily suspension block here. So we tap that and show a willingness to go lower. We break down into this big, huge first percentage fair value gap here. As we did this, ES had already taken out all of this London and Asia buy side, and we had already taken out pre-market as well. So I went in and I'm shorting on this 1 minute order block here, and then we run down, we take out Asia, run back up. I stops at break even when I was up 200 handles here, from here to here, and I wasn't expecting us to come back up in this upper half here. I re-enter on the exact same order block here. Saw over 200 handles again. Couldn't quite get to June 12th low, which is what I wanted, even though we did take out yesterday's low, like I said, in the pre-market. So we come back up in here. We run. Once we make this move back up into this first percent fair value gap, that tells me, okay, we need to come up here and take out this liquidity that I was talking about right here. It's London and Asia buy side liquidity. This is what I was talking about. So it's these highs from overnight. They're smooth. What the algorithm is doing is taking out all the orders resting above here. So retail sees this as resistance. So they're saying there's a lot of stops up here above these highs, so we're going to come back and run that before actually seeing price lower again. So we come up in here, run London and Asia. As we're running London and Asia right in the 11 o'clock macro, we're also taking out previous day's AM session, New York AM session on ES. So we're creating SMT there, session SMT. That's telling me I'm wanting to get in short. So I entered on this fair value gap here. Yeah, this is the other trade I was talking about. So then I enter in this trade here, which is, I entered on this fair value gap. This is the fair value gap right before we took liquidity. We create that divergence, we close below it, and I'm entering on this candle up in here. We immediately run away from it, and we don't ever come back up into this range really, except this inversion fair value gap here. So this orange shaded area right here that we keep using over and over and over again, this is the first presented fair value gap after 7 o'clock, which begins the New York kill zone, 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock. So we're spending a lot of time in today's first fair value gap and moving between this and this, which is on the daily suspension block low. We're spending a lot of time here, time distortion, collecting more orders before we actually end up sending price lower here. I took profits on this fair value gap because I had already been in 2 trades and it stopped me at break even, and I sat through all this horrible price action here. So I was I was ready to be done. I had to go do some stuff. I had to go mow today. So we got out here. I did say I'm expecting to see prices keep going lower after that. So all out here, still expecting lower prices, which we got here. We took out this June 12th low, and in yesterday's video, if you haven't watched that at all, I said I want to see us start working into this wick right here. So we come down into this wick. Here, let me zoom in a little bit on price. We come down into that daily wick there. Sorry, it's really slow right now. Come down to this daily wick, which is also right inside this 1 hour fair value gap. So let me go ahead and outline that for you. And then we use that to send price back up to all these smooth highs here. We still didn't take out yesterday's PM session at this point, or these equal highs up here. Like I said, that's where liquidity is resting. That's where retail's orders are piled up. So we come in here today, take out these highs, these PM highs yesterday, all these smooth highs in here, tons of liquidity resting above that. So we use this fair value gap, we use this wick here, and then we send price higher, take out all that liquidity. I think we can still see lower prices through the end of this week here, especially since we just swept all this liquidity. I would love to see a big down day tomorrow. If not, if we start using this new week opening gap here as support, I can see us send price higher to take out these all-time highs once again. So yeah, let's look how we're using these levels in here. Let me go down to the 30-minute over here. Sorry, I don't know why it's being so slow. Okay, yeah, so let's zoom in here a little bit. We have this bounced price range from yesterday, this 30-minute bounce price range, and this 30-minute civvy right here. So we open up in the morning, we use this to send price lower, take out these lows. After we take out these lows, we send price higher to take out these equal highs up here, and then we run down up in here into this hourly fair value gap here. So why is it doing this? Why are we doing this? What's this back and forth? This initial rundown here, taking out all of these sell stops of anybody who's been profitable long today. After we do that, we run to take out anybody who's been profitable short since here. We run those out. Then we come down and take out anybody who's been profitable long yet again today. Balance out this price range, send it higher, take out anybody who was profitable in shorts today. So, like I said, I would really like to see them send price down into this wick. I'd like to see us get through this daily wick the rest of the week. If not, I think we're sending us back up into all-time highs. But here on the daily, 1 second, sorry. Here on the daily is my interest, these lows right here. So yeah, that's all I really got for you today. We'll see what the rest of the week looks like. I will talk to you tomorrow.